Namaste students, I am Dr. Veena Diwan, Director Faculty of Land Governance from Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, जयपुर। कैसे हो आप सब? I hope you all of you are safe. So today's our topic is preemption. Do you know preemption? Shall we start? Preemption meaning, definition, what are the classification of preemptors, right? First we will take concept of preemption under Muslim law. The word preemption is a right of substitution conferred on someone either by statute, customs, or contract. The right is to step into the shoes of the vendee preferentially on the terms of sale already settled between the vendor and vendee. ये केस था विजय लक्ष्मी वर्सेज, राइट डाउन, विजय लक्ष्मी वर्सेज पी हिमंत राजा चेट्टी 1996 का केस था। सुप्रीम कोर्ट केसेस 376। इन द वर्ड्स ऑफ मुल्ला, द राइट ऑफ सुफा और प्रियम्पशन, चाहे हम सुफा बोले चाहे हम प्रियम्पशन बोले, एक ही बात है, दोनों सेम वर्ड है। इज इट क्लियर? द राइट ऑफ सुफा और प्रियम्पशन इज अ राइट विच द ओनर of the immovable property purchases to acquire by purchase another immovable property which has been sold to another person. The Muslim law of preemption is to be looked at in the light of the Muslim law of succession. Clear? Under Muslim law, the death of a person results in the division of his property into fractions. If an heir is allowed to dispose of his share without offering it to the co-heirs, then it is likely to lead to the introduction of strangers into a part of the estate with resultant difficulties and inconveniences. The law of preemption imposes a limitation or disability upon the ownership of the property to the extent that it restricts the owner unfettered right to transfer of property and compels him to sell it to his co-heir or neighbor as the case may be. Clear? तो ये तो था preemption का मीनिंग। अब हम बात करेंगे who can preempt और the classification और of preemptors। 3 पार्ट्स में इसको क्लासीफाई किया है, राइट डाउन। शफी, अ शरीक और a co-owner in the property. Second one, Safia Khalid, or a participator in appendages. This expression means a person who is entitled to such easements as a right of way or discharge of water. And last, Shafeja, or owner of an adjoining property. The right of preemption arises from full ownership, and it is immaterial that a preemptor is not in possession of his property. It is the ownership and not possession which give rise to the right of preemption. Clear? Next point. Write down. When does the right of preemption arises? कब ये right arise होता है? The right of preemption arises only into two types of transfer of property, that means sale and exchange. When it arises in respect of a sale, अगर हम सेल की उससे बात करें, then the sale must be complete, bona fide and valid. एक केस लिखो, नजम उन निस्सा वर्सेज अजीब अली, 1900 का केस था. Clear? Similarly, the right of preemption arises in respect of exchange when it is complete, bona fide and valid. The right of preemption does not exist in respect of a gift, satta, waqf, inheritance or lease. It does not apply to a mortgage also. But if a mortgage, a force closed, then the right of preemption arises. It has been held in various cases that the court should look into the real nature of the transaction. A deed which is called a gift, if it is in fact a sale, then the right of preemption will arise. ये किस में कहा गया? ये कहा गया भगवान दत्त वर्सेज ब्रिज, 1938. The right of preemption when parties belong to different sects or schools, and when some of the parties are non-Muslims. Preemption involves three parties. कौन सी? Preemptor, vendor or last vendee. When all of the parties belong to same sect or school, no difficulty arises. But difficulty is cropped when parties belong to different schools or to different religions. It appears to be established that the right of preemption can be claimed only if the law applicable to the vendor recognizes preemption. Write down Pir Khan versus Fiaz Hussain, 1914. Under CLR, the right of preemption can't be claimed by a non-Muslim preemptor, where the vendor and vendee are Muslims. Also, where the law of preemption is lax laws or arises by custom or it's created by contract, then it is immaterial that some of the parties are non-Muslims. Formality is necessary for the exercise of the right of preemption. कौन सी? द मोहम्मदन, या हम यो बोलेंगे कि मुस्लिम लॉ ऑफ प्रियम्पशन इज ए लॉ ऑफ टेक्निकली and the existence of the right depends upon the full and complete observance of formalities. Non-observance of any of the formalities will be fatal to the suit of preemption. The two essential formalities are called two demands. There are three demands, though admits that the third demand is not really a demand. Fiaji says, first demand or talab muwasibat, muwasibat. This requirements lays down that the preemptor asserts such claim immediately on hearing of the sale, but not before. This is called talab muwasibat or the first demand. No specific form of asserting this demand has been laid down. It is imperative that the first demand must be made as soon as the fact of sale becomes known to the preemptor. Any improper or unreasonable delay will imply an election not to exercise the right of preemption. बेजनाथ वर्सेस रामधारी 1908 का केस था, कलकत्ता का 402. The first demand need not be made in the presence of witness. The first demand to be valid must be made when the sale has been completed. If demand is made before the completion of the sale, it is totally ineffective. Clear? The preemptor should, as soon as practicable, affirm the intention of asserting its right by making the second demand, wherein he refers to the fact that he had already made the right demand. This is called the second demand. No specific form of asserting the demand has been laid down. It is imperative that the second demand should be made in the presence of two witnesses and in the presence of the vendor or in the presence of the buyer. Third demand, जिसको आप बोलते हैं तलब तमलिक, TAMLIK. Third demand, talab tamlik, will arise only if the claim is not considered, and therefore the preemptor files a suit to enforce his right. Thus, the third demand is not an essential formality. Clear? When the right of preemption is lost, कभी loss पे भी हो जाता है right. The right of preemption may be lost of the following cases: by acquiescence or waiver, तब lost होगा; by the death of the preemptor, or by misjoinder, by release. Clear? कोई दिक्कत यहाँ तक किसी को भी? Effect of preemption: once a suit for preemption is decreed, the preemptor stands in the shoes of the vendee and take the property subject to all existing equities. However, the original vendor is entitled to man's profit, such as rent and profits of the property between the date of the first sale and the date of transfer to the preemptor. The right of preemption cannot be defeated or affected by any disposition made by the vendee, nor can it be defeated by the death of the vendee. A decree of preemption can't be transferred by the preemptor. If the preemptor transfers the decree, when the transferee of the decree is not entitled to take possession of the preempted property. ये कहा गया था मेहर खान वर्सेज रूलम 1922. Clear? The topic is completed. I tell you some important question for the beneficiary regarding the examination purpose. Number 1, what do you mean by preemption? What is the meaning of preemption? Explain the effect of preemption. Explain preemption with decided cases and illustrations. So, if you have any doubt, you can write me. Thank you. Thank you so much.